I never thought I would be the one telling this story. I used to believe that love meant staying, explaining, forgiving, even when it hurt. The betrayal didn't come loudly. There was no dramatic moment, no screaming, just small changes I tried to ignore. He became distant. His phone never left his hand. And somehow I was the one apologizing for feeling too much. When I finally found out, he said it meant nothing, but it shattered everything inside me. I blamed myself. I wondered what I did wrong. I thought if I was softer, quieter, more understanding, he would choose me again. I stayed longer than I should have. People say they always come back. And they do. He came back too, not with honesty, with regret, with memories, with promises. He said he missed me. He said he was confused. He said he had changed. The hardest part wasn't saying no. The hardest part was how badly I wanted to say yes, so I did. I went back. Not because I trusted him, but because hope is louder than memory. There was a moment I never talk about. The moment right before I went back, I was standing in my kitchen, barefoot, staring at my phone. His name was on the screen. My heart was racing, not from love, but from familiarity. My body already knew this story. It knew the cycle. It knew how this would end. But my mind was tired of fighting. He said he just wanted to talk. He said he missed my voice. He said there were things he never said properly. And I told myself the lie I always told. This time will be different. When we met again, he looked softer, older, almost humbled by regret. He listened more. He touched my hand like it was fragile. He spoke about growth, about therapy, about understanding himself. And I wanted to believe him, not because he was convincing, but because I was exhausted from being strong. At first, it felt like healing. We laughed again. We shared memories like they were proof that what we had was real, proof that I wasn't foolish for missing him. But healing that comes from the same wound is just pain in disguise. Slowly, the cracks returned. He canceled plans last minute. He went quiet when I asked simple questions. He accused me of being sensitive whenever I asked for reassurance. And I felt it. That familiar tightness in my chest, that quiet anxiety I had learned to ignore. I told myself I was imagining things. I told myself I was projecting the past. I told myself not to ruin something good with fear. That's how it always happens. Betrayal doesn't announce itself. It waits until you're comfortable again. The second discovery hurt less, but cut deeper. Not because it surprised me, but because I recognized myself in the mirror. A woman who knew better. A woman who saw the signs. A woman who stayed anyway. I remember sitting on the edge of the bed, holding the truth in my hands, and feeling something unexpected. Not anger, not devastation, disappointment in myself. That was the moment everything shifted. I didn't cry. I didn't confront him immediately. I didn't ask why. I just felt tired, bone deep tired. When I finally spoke, my voice didn't shake. I told him I knew. I told him I was done. And I told him not to explain. He panicked. He cried. He promised. He begged. He tried to rewrite history. And for the first time, I watched without absorbing his emotions. I saw the pattern clearly, the remorse, the urgency, the fear of losing access. It wasn't love. It was withdrawal. Walking away that night felt unreal. There's a version of this story that ends with forgiveness, with understanding, with closure given by the person who caused the wound. But this is not that story. The story ends with distance, with unanswered questions, with a door closed without an explanation. And for a long time, that used to scare me. I thought healing meant clarity. I thought peace came from knowing why. I thought closure required a final conversation. I was wrong. Closure isn't something someone gives you. It's something you take back when you stop asking the wrong people to define your worth. For months after I left, I rebuilt my life quietly. No announcements, no dramatic transformations. No need to prove anything to anyone, just small choices, daily ones, the kind no one applauds. I learned how to sit with myself again. Without distraction, without numbing, without running. Some days were heavier than others. Triggers appeared unexpectedly. A song, a place, a memory I didn't invite. But instead of collapsing, I stayed present. I reminded myself, missing someone doesn't mean they deserve access to you. Pain doesn't mean you made the wrong decision. Loneliness is not a reason to return to harm. Slowly, my nervous system changed. My body stopped bracing for impact. My mind stopped scanning for danger. I felt something new, stability. And at first, it felt uncomfortable, almost suspicious. I realized how used I was to emotional turbulence, how silence once meant punishment, how calm once felt like abandonment. Peace required relearning. It asked me to stay when nothing was pulling me in either direction. That was the real work. One evening, I caught my reflection in the mirror and barely recognized her. Not because I looked different, but because I felt intact. I wasn't shrinking, I wasn't waiting, I wasn't performing emotional labor for love. I was whole. That's when I understood the final truth of this story. The betrayal was never the deepest wound. Self-abandonment was. Choosing myself didn't make me heartless. It made me honest. Honest about what I could tolerate. Honest about what I needed. Honest about the cost of staying silent. I stopped romanticizing potential. I stopped negotiating boundaries. I stopped confusing intensity with connection. Love, I learned, doesn't ask you to disappear to be chosen. If someone wants to be in your life, they don't leave you guessing. They don't make you earn basic respect. They don't call your intuition insecurity.